Hi guys, my name is Reema Shitalia and I am a UCLA certified education abroad counselor and a test prep expert. In this video, we are going to talk about 3 mistakes that students do, and because of those mistakes they don't make it to top colleges in the United States of America or anywhere in the world, right? So I'm sure watch till the end of the video. We have one bonus tip and an announcement coming up, so I'm sure you will enjoy it. So let's get started. Now, a lot of times people think that you need to have great grades, and I'm not saying great grades are not important. But do you know grades only contribute to 30 to 40% of whether a decision will be swayed in your favor or not? Yes, you got it right. Only 30 to 40%. So, if grades aren't that important, what are the 3 mistakes that students do? Mistake number 1: showing yourself as an all-rounder. Conventional wisdom says that a student should be doing a diverse number of activities. Maybe you should be playing the guitar, maybe you should be learning a language, maybe you should be doing an internship, and all this is fine. But if you're looking to get admitted in one of the top schools, in the most selective schools, rather than showing a rounded portfolio, you need to show me something which is in form of a T. This we call as a breadth of the portfolio, meaning the diverse activities that we do. And this is that spike. A few activities done consistently over a period of time to show depth. Remember, breadth is important, but depth is more important. Doing something consistently shows your commitment towards that particular activity, demonstrates passion. If it's a leadership related activity, demonstrates your leadership as well. And these are the qualities, in hindsight, essentially your colleges are seeking, right? Second mistake that students do is applying to colleges rank wise. In another video, I will actually tell you how college ranks can be manipulated and why you should be applying to a college that fits you better. Colleges are different, sizes are different, public or private, the number of students. You should be able to gauge where do you better thrive in. Are you more the person who likes bigger campuses and a lot of students? Are you somebody who works better in smaller groups? Are you somebody who likes personalized individual attention? Are you somebody who's more a collaborative learner? Are you somebody who's a research oriented person? Are you somebody who likes a more hands-on kind of a project? What kind of a person are you? And that should be the basis of you selecting a college. For example, let me give you an example of Berkeley, UC Berkeley, one of the best colleges. A lot of students go over there to find themselves disappointed because as a college, UC Berkeley is a big institution. You have to be somebody who's a self-starter, somebody who takes initiative, and more than anything, you should be somebody who can find his or her own way. You will not be handheld over there, and that's why you might find yourself being lost in a pool of students. Vis-a-vis, if you go to a college like Princeton, the class size itself is 15 students. Everybody knows everybody, the professor knows you by the name, and you have more chances to stand out. So yes, make sure that you shortlist colleges per your convenience and the student you are versus the traditional US news ranking, right? Last but not least, applying without a narrative. Well, this part comes to the essays part of the application. When a student applies without a narrative, sometimes I read essays which are literally throwing every activity that a student has done through the high school in form of the essay. And I'm like, okay, if I wanted to know about the student's grade and his list of activities, there are separate sections where I can read about those activities. And there are parts where I can, look at the resume as well. Why am I reading the essay? The essay has to demonstrate passion for something that you are interested in. Just for example, let's say you're interested in environmental sciences. I'm interested in knowing, is there a research internship that you did? Or is there a cause that you picked up? How did you pick up? How did you get through that cause? What was the impact that you left? And this would directly tie into your major. if you are somebody who is undecided or generally doesn't want to talk about the major, you can pick one instance and elaborate on it. For example, how did you help your school win a national level competition, or maybe like a state level competition? What was your contribution? If there was a personal obstacle you overcame, what was that, and what were the challenges you faced, and how did you overcome? These also show me things about your personality that I wouldn't know otherwise. So make sure that you let me know about this, and that's the part that I'm interested in. The resume and the activities and the academics can easily be gleaned through the application. Bonus tip: start writing your Common App application early on. If you take a longer time, it's definitely going to work against you than in your favor, right? So with this, I would like to conclude this video, and I would like to invite you for a webinar that we're doing this Saturday on the 21st of August. 21st of August, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We are going to discuss different factors that are pertaining to US admissions. But one bonus tip that I'm going to do, which I've not done in the webinar previously, and by the way, this one's also on public demand, is I'm going to pick up applications from my previous year students, hiding their names or changing their names, and show you what stood out in their application. How is a Common App application reviewed, and why should you pay attention to certain things over the other? That's going to be the last half an hour of the webinar. So if you're interested, if you are a high school senior or a 12th grader, this is going to be a super useful session for you, at least the last half an hour. If you're a novice parent in your 9th grade, 10th grade or 11th grade, this will talk about the extracurricular activities that you need to do, how you need to do, and how you can go about building an awesome profile, right? So I look forward to see you at the webinar. See you guys.